Hey, what's going on, y'all? Check this one out. We're gonna react to Florida student who beat school employee over Nintendo Switch sentenced to 5 years. 5 years. But check this out.
It was a long, emotional day of testimony on Tuesday as a judge heard from several people before reaching his verdict for Brendan Deppa. The judge says what happened was a senseless act of violence, but his mother says her son does not belong in the prison system.
They're punishing that he is black.
That's his mom? Okay, that just caught me off guard right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. That just caught me off guard. But let's continue.
They're punishing that he is large, and they're punishing his disability.
Go back a little.
Punishing that he is black. They're punishing that he is large, and they're punishing his disability.
That was Leanne Deppa's reaction after her son Brendan was sentenced to 5 years in prison, followed by 15 years of probation. Brendan was...
Damn. I mean, damn. 5 years? 50? Oh my, and 15 years of probation. He must have really messed this kid up. Or this school employee up. Cause Jesus. I mean, this ain't employee. What are we talking about? Employees. We got many employees in schools. Is it the teacher? Is it the janitor? Is it the lunch lady?
Was a special needs student at Matanzas High School who was caught on camera attacking his teacher's aide, Joe Nadich, until she was unconscious in 2023. His mother says one of...
Wait a minute. Let's go back here for a second. This kid, damn, he's not in the UFC? What? Let's go back.
Brendan was a special needs student at Matanzas High School who was caught on camera attacking his teacher's aide, Joe Nadich, until she was unconscious in 2023. His mother says one of his triggers is electronics, and during the incident, she says his Nintendo Switch was taken away. She says her son has autism and suffers from several mental health disorders.
Over that time period, he was on...
Okay. So, and I'm going to continue watching the video here. This is one thing I always tell people. I know this kid has a mental illness, as they call it right here, autism. But I see this a lot lately, where a lot of parents are not teaching their kids to keep their hands to themselves. And there are rules to the places outside of your home. Again, I haven't finished watching this yet, so I'm not trying to judge this, but I do see this a lot. I see a lot of parents, because I got kids around my kid, and I notice a lot of parents, they're not doing what I'm doing. Their kids just kind of like free roam and have no type of... I don't want to see structure, because I feel like I'm downplaying certain people's home, because everybody got individual things going on, you know, in their lives. They have work. That's a big thing. They got but they gotta make money. That's the biggest thing. That's the most I'm gonna give them. But you still have to make sure you're repetitive on how you go and how you structure your kid and their mannerism, and they have to have some kind of discipline, man. Again, we still watching. So he was 17. 17. It's a big kid. He hit that lady hard.
17 different cocktails of medications.
Oh no, he's not 17. Damn, a day? That's what he...
Because of all the professionals involved.
Brendan's defense attorney said he should be tried as a juvenile because he was 17 when the incident happened.
He was 17.
But the state argued Brendan had so much history of violence, something the judge mentioned when he sentenced Brendan as an adult. The judge said this wasn't an isolated incident and that Brendan had numerous battery charges in the past. The judge also pointed out that Brendan never said he was sorry.
I saw no concern for Ms. Nadich's injuries, and Mr. Deppa has never expressed not even a single bit of remorse before this court in any of our many courts.
I tell you, I know the judge is still talking, and he's saying basically he hasn't seen any remorse from this kid, any remark at all, so where it's like his victims, as though he's sorry. But this kid, you can tell, look closely how he pulled that paper. He has a lot going on in him. Look at that.
Before this court in any of our many courts.
And I'm not trying to justify what he did, because that knocked that lady out cold. Even if that was a bigger person, you should not hit anyone, man.
Nadich was escorted out of the courtroom right after the sentencing. The judge says Deppa can appeal his sentence and can do it in writing. Deppa is ordered to have no contact with Nadich. In Flagler County, Paola Trisneruda, WESH 2 News.
Thanks for watching.
I tell you what, I feel sorry for that kid. First thing first, my heart goes out to the victim. My heart goes out to the victim because I saw that's a crazy punch there, man. And I know it takes a lot for somebody to go into a school and say, "Hey, I want to go work. I'm gonna go work with kids." Somebody told me that one time. They said, "Hey, you would do great with kids." I said, "No, man. I was a kid at one point, and I realized I don't like kids as much as I thought I did. I love my kid. My kid is fine. Everybody else's kid, I tolerate them. That's all I'm gonna say. They Kids are very hard because they're especially in that age range right there where you got the 13 to like 18. They're technically like adults. They're not technically. Some of them act like adults though. Some of them physically look like adult and have the strength of an adult man. So imagine dealing with that, and you're a what 5'5", 126-pound woman or man. Some men are small. I'm not trying to toss shots out there at some of the men's, but imagine dealing with that, bro. It can be crazy. So I give it up to these teachers aid, lunch people, janitors. I give it up to them because it's hard to deal with them. But here's the but. I know it's gonna piss a lot of people off. Something is up with that kid. She said he had autism, but it looks really. Let's go back here. Let's go back. As this kid, look, he's covering his ear and stuff. Man, there's a lot of kids like that, man.
Saw no concern for Ms. Nadish's injuries, and Mr. Deppen has never expressed not even a single bit of remorse
Right there.
before this court
Right
in
there.
any of our many court proceedings.
Nadich was escorted.
I don't think jail is gonna be the right fit for this kid. When he goes in, I haven't heard good thing. I haven't been to jail before. I haven't been to prison before, but I have not heard anything constructive about that place. I think somebody like that, if he falls into wrong hands, he's either gonna be badly injured, possibly deceased, or he's gonna be worse when he comes out in 5 years. But that's my 2 cents on this. Tell me what you think in the comment section, and please subscribe. Peace.